Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, we are actually going to be going over the Borderlands 3 hotfixes for April 30th. This is the first hotfix after Mayhem 2.0 got released. I'm also going to be giving you guys my first thoughts on Mayhem 2.0 and actually addressing some of your guys' concerns that were not addressed in this hotfix. So pretty much, yeah, let's get into it. Before we get into it, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Borderlands 3 videos. We cover all sorts of stuff on the channel. If you're new here, dropping a subscription will help me out a ton. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So Borderlands 3 released a hotfix for April 30th. If you guys want hotfixes to apply, make sure you are sitting in your main menu until you see the hotfix applied sign. It only takes a couple seconds, but hotfixes have to be sent every time you load your game. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, they really only addressed one thing in these hotfixes. In my opinion, it was the most important thing. So even though there is very little in these hotfixes, I am happy with them because you guys have to admit, they address the most important thing, and let's talk about it. So the main thing I'm talking about is they adjusted the drop rates for legendaries and anointed gear in Mayhem mode. When Mayhem 2.0 first came out, we all started farming, and a lot of people asked if the loot drops were bugged, and they were. They actually forgot to add the loot drops for Mayhem mode, probably because they already had a system in place with the old Mayhem mode, and it just didn't take for this one. Stuff happens. It's not a big deal, but they fixed it. And in my opinion, this is the most important fix. I'm glad they did. Besides that, there was just a bunch of progression blockers that they fixed within DLC 2. There wasn't much else in the notes worth going over. The last thing we should note is the co-op loot drop ends today. So the badass event where badasses were dropping more loot in co-op and the takedown and slaughter shaft, that's finally over today. Instead, we have the Loot the Universe event going to Promethea. I'm so sorry, when it changes to Eden 6. The Loot the Universe event will be at Eden 6 this week. I will be posting a video once we figure out all these drops later on today. So turn on your notifications if you want to find out where to farm Eden 6. And yeah, like I said, the most important thing they covered were those legendary drop rates. And like I said, when Mayhem 2.0 came out, a lot of people were asking if it was bugged, and it was. I want to cover real quick where you can still not get Mayhem 10 loot. There is actually some enemies that are still bugged right now. Hopefully they will address this in hotfixes if they can. However, they may only be able to address this stuff in the next patch. So let me just list them out. Agonizer is currently not dropping Mayhem 10 gear, so Agonizer himself is a chest, I guess, and he is dropping Mayhem 0 gear. Speaking of chests do not drop Mayhem 10 gear. Vending machines do not drop Mayhem 10 gear. Manufacturer mail does not either. Next, we have the lootsplosion Mayhem modifier. Unfortunately, that does not drop Mayhem gear either. Finally, we have the legs from the Kraken and the Thors and Wotan himself. So if you guys remember how you can destroy the Kraken's legs and Wotan's legs after you kill them to get more loot, currently those are also bugged. So it seems like with the Mayhem 10 system and the Mayhem 10 gear, there were a lot of bugs. Stuff happens, and yeah. Hopefully they address that stuff in next month's patch. It's possible they actually can't address stuff like that until next month's patch. So just be patient and wait. Luckily, we are getting normal loot drops from everywhere else in the world, and I'm very happy that they fixed that stuff. You know, look on the bright side sort of things, and yeah. One other thing they did note in these hotfix notes that I want to note to you guys, they said if you've noticed a potential concern that has affected you that is not addressed in this update, please send us your data. Many factors are at work, and collecting info from a variety of folks can go a long way to help us find commonalities. Identify the root cause and address confirmed issues. You guys, if you notice a problem, try to send a ticket to 2K. Try to send some footage if you can. If you can't, that's fine. But they cannot address issues unless they know about them. And we play the game more than anyone else. So yeah, if you guys want to see this game get better, then try to report the issues you're having. And finally, like I said, that is it for the hotfix notes. I kind of want to talk about Mayhem 2.0 a little bit. I know a lot of people kind of hate some of the Mayhem modifiers. And I do too. I avoid some of the Mayhem modifiers like the plague. However, I do have to say, I think I love the direction really that they're going in with Mayhem 2.0. I love the idea of the modifiers. There are a lot of modifiers that spawned that I absolutely love. Like Slayer is one of them. Slayer is the one where you finish off a meleeed enemy. It is probably one of my new favorite modifiers because it actually adds melee to the game in a crazy way. And there's some other cool interactions about it. I actually posted a video if you want to check it out. But yeah, so I would like to see Gearbox add more Mayhem modifiers with future updates because of how cool that would be in general. And I would also like them to learn from the modifiers we love and add more just like it. Just like Slayer, which is such a unique modifier. And yeah, guys. So that is pretty much it for today's video. I just wanted to cover the hotfix notes and give you guys my first thoughts on Mayhem 2.0. Currently, I am happy with the direction Gearbox is going in. Of course, I would like to see a couple fixes. I would like to see a couple changes too. But personally, like, I'm happy with where we are at so far. I'm ready to wait for next week's patch. Don't forget the Iridium takedown is coming out with next week's patch. So I'm super excited for that as well. But yeah, let's just go ahead and cut the video right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Borderlands 3 videos. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys for all the support the last week. I dropped so many videos when Mayhem 2.0 came out, and you guys took so well to it. So thank you guys for liking my videos and subscribing to the channel. That's going to be it from me today, though. Like I said, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.